Hi, I'm Campbell Such. This is Mind Bite Thursday, your weekly dose of the human edge in technology. This week, exercise and its massive value for dealing with stress and uncertainty and ambiguity and not knowing what's happening tomorrow, and cortisol levels going through the roof and all of that stuff that's going on at the moment with the lockdowns and the coronavirus COVID-19 that's going on at the moment. Endless amounts of research have shown the value of exercise for maintaining our weight, keeping our brain active and fit and healthy, and a whole myriad of other things that go on in the body that it's outstandingly good for you. Do you go to the gym? Maybe you can't get to the gym at the moment. Maybe you've been putting it off because you're not sure what you can do now that you're home. You can't easily go out and do a whole bunch of exercise. One of the things that I've always wanted to do is to find the least amount of effort for the most amount of return. There's a set of scientifically backed exercises called the 7-minute exercise. It's high intensity interval training. I'm not a doctor. You might just want to consider whether this is appropriate for you, but if you feel it is, I'd highly encourage you to have a look at it. I've shot a Mind Bite Thursday on this previously, and it's going to run straight on after this, but it's 30 seconds of 12 different exercises followed by a brief pause. All you need is a wall, a chair and a floor, and you can do it anywhere.
I was struggling with being a few kilos overweight about 4 or 5 years ago. Had tried all sorts of things and was getting nowhere with dropping the weight, wasn't feeling particularly healthy, and came across an article in the New York Times about some research that was done around how do you get the most effect out of your exercise with the least amount of effort and still produce a really good result. And what they'd come up with was that high intensity interval training, which you've probably heard of, is a great way to do that. And this is short bursts of high intensity effort followed by brief pauses. And what they did is they identified a schedule of 12 exercises. All you need is a wall, a chair and your body weight. And those 12 exercises done in the right sequence to work through the large muscles in your body and to build that aerobic exercise and to strengthen the muscles. So I tried it, and within 2 to 3 months I dropped the weight that I'd looked to drop, a slight change in my diet as well, and was feeling $1 million. So I'd encourage you to consider that. There's an app for it on your iPhone, on your Android, and anywhere. If you highlight or Google or go to the App Store and look for 7 minutes, I'll drop an image below, give you a link to a couple of the apps below. 7 minutes, that's all you have to do. 30 seconds of exercise at high intensity, about 8 out of 10, followed by 10 seconds rest, a wall, a chair and the floor, that's it. Fantastic, and it worked amazingly well for me. I suggest you give it a go. You can fit it in your morning. I do it 2 to 3 times a week and amongst everything else that I do, and it's made a huge difference.
So I hope that was of some use and may have encouraged you to consider seriously doing some more exercise, even if it just gets you out the door to go for a run or a walk around the block. But if it's inside, if it's raining, if it's cold, dark, or if you just want to do the least amount you can to get the most back, consider the 7-minute exercise, scientific proof behind it and reasoning behind it. It's Campbell Such, Mind Bite Thursday for this week. Look forward to catching up next week. See ya.